It's 12. Oh, I'm very loud this time. I'm too loud. Yesterday I was too quiet. Today I'm too loud. We'll do it nice and quiet one today. It's midday on the 26th of March, 2020. And that can mean that it's time for one thing, and one thing only. It's time for the quiz with me, Edward C. and of course, my co-host and the quizmaster himself. It's WNL, everybody. How are you all doing? How are you doing? It's weird because I say how are you all doing, and I say how is everybody doing, and I can't hear what people are saying. I can only see what people are saying in the chat. We've got people... Oh, hold on a second. By the way, hello first, WNL. You all right, fist bump?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you. Yourself?
You're running out of the internet. The internet seems to have... There's a delay on the line.
Ah, okay. I'm still here.
Good. I'm glad. But you can hear me okay?
I can hear you, yes.
Okay, it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one, guys. We've got an excellent line. It was fine before we started streaming, and then right now, all of a sudden, it's going haywire. But good to see everybody! I want to say hello to everybody in the chat really quickly. Oh, and I don't know if you've noticed, but I can see there's a Jack Little in here. There's an Arathon UK, Millstone Barn, Osric42, Jester D, the Honey Thief is here, Zookeeper's Girl is here, we've got Beaumont, Pyro Joe, MJ Cooper, Lave Radio, Mike J, A. Moran, Millstone Barn, Sherry Rynell, we've got Jack Little, we've got Whiskey Chaser, Barrett Rockstar, and, well, all of the best ones are right here. Anyway, so yes, welcome back to, I think this is day 3 of the quiz that has always happened for all eternity and forever in the past and will always continue to happen forever into the future, no matter what happens anywhere in the world or on the internet, even if there is a tiny bit of lag between me and the quizmaster himself. WNL, how are you today?
I'm pretty good. Yesterday, the weather was far too good. I actually got outside and cleaned the drains. Has to be done occasionally.
It's a very exciting story. What we like to do here is we have to make sure that things are kept real. We like to make sure that people realize that we basically... Sorry, I'm just looking at people in the chat talking. We like to just make sure that people don't think that even though we are here on the twitch.tv in front of at least 30 people, we are still down-to-earth guys who like to clean out the drains. And that's the kind of message that the WNL here is trying to get across. He may seem like a highfalutin character, the kind of man who recites poetry for a living, who kind of sits around doing nothing much other than kind of reading his American literature and playing pool and drinking fine ales and port. I'm getting a lot of metaphors mixed up here, aren't I? But basically what I'm trying to say is that my dad ain't fancy, alright? He's just a normal bloke like you or I. Would you say that you're fancy?
Hello.
Hello!
You're checking in and out on...
Hello, this is great. This is a good episode.
The wonderful thing is I'll be able to speak to you and pretend that it's our internet connection.
But really, it's just the vast divide between you and I in terms of our... Can you not hear me? Oh, gosh. This is good.
I can hear you, yes, occasionally.
Yesterday...
We'll do well.
Yesterday we did fine, and the day before. So if you want to see some good quality broadcasting, please do check out yesterday and the day before's episode, and also possibly tomorrow's episode. But today, just like every day, we can't promise you any sort of quality at all. It's going to be a disastrous experience. But what we're going to do is we're going to keep on going, because that's what we do. We keep on pushing through. So what are the rules? Why are people here? Why are you here? What are you doing? What are we all doing? And I'll be right back. Fixing the internet pipes.
Okay, well, it's all about a quiz. Correct? A quiz. What we're doing is a quiz here, folks. And, basically, today's quiz is all about numbers, okay? We chose that yesterday. The chat stream decided that today would be a round on numbers. And you're pitting your wits, and only your wits, not your ability to Google anything. That's cheating, and the radar would just go off wildly. You're pitting your wits against Edward, okay? So far, it's 2-0 to the chatters. Okay, the chat stream have won 2 in a row. Edward, sadly, has not yet got off the mark. Yesterday was close. 10 points to 8 out of 11 questions. The idea being that I will ask a question. Edward will not have access to the chat stream, the line. I will see your answers, and I'll look at the first 3 answers, okay? If I have consensus, that's your answer. If I don't have consensus, if they're all 3 different, then I'll just go with the first answer. Once I have your answer, we'll ask Edward what his answer is. We can compare the 2 and see, well, who's going to be our numbers master or meister today.
Well, look.
Simple as that.
I'm already the winner, because in the chat people are being so nice, especially about Rockstar, who says, talking of numbers, Ed, you're my number 1. Oh, what did I do to deserve you? But basically what we've got is as well the Honey Thief. He says I love Ed too, so we can't really go wrong with that. But yeah, thank you everybody, it's very, very kind. But also I want to point out a few other things as well. Jack Little says Ed's my number 2, that's fine. Osric42 says I love Ed more. Well, I love WNL because I feel like he's going to feel left out. He got to show up yesterday and he did a very good job, so I want to just put some love in the chat there for WNL too. Also, I don't want to jinx things, but is our connection a bit better now?
It does seem to be, yes.
It's going up and down, isn't it? Let's be honest. Whiskey Chaser says, I'm slacking from work. Arathon UK says, I'm eating a peanut butter sandwich at my desk, of course. He would never slack from work.
I'm envious.
Shaneri says, I want a tour of Ed's flat. You can literally see my entire flat from what you can see here. I have a sofa there. My bed is up there. This is my life. So that's that. WNL love, yeah. WNL owned the show yesterday, says Osric42. Millstone Pond says WNL is my number 1 then. Jack Little is UV unwrapping a complicated chair. I don't really know what that means, but he's doing it. Only 10 people understand binary, says Edelweiss. I think that's a joke. Anyway, let me know what you're all up to and where you're watching us from today. Because it's always fun to know that we're all feeling connected and that we're all here together. Shanari asks, Ed, do you like Henry Cavill in The Witcher? I've watched an episode and I enjoyed his performance. It was okay. Did you watch The Witcher, WNL?
No, it's something I'm looking forward to. In the meantime, I'm sort of keeping up to date with, of course, Saul Goodman.
Yes.
That's quite fun. And just trolling my way through loads of different things.
Okay, well, it's good for you. Right, I feel like we're nearly at a point where we can start to begin the quiz. We usually like to wait a little while allow people to come in and just have a little conversation. But actually, there's a whole bunch of people in here. Hello, good to see you all. Thank you for joining. Wow. Yeah, a nice number. Great. All right, let's do this then. So you've already done.
We could start
the rules
with,
already.
How about the fact of the day?
Fact of the day.
How about the fact of the day? We have to start with the fact of the day. I'll put it in the form of a question, but we'll just learn a little something about, contemporary Britain. How's that? Okay?
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
He had the first UK number 1 hit of the decade, and he was named Best Male Artist at the Brit Awards in February. Okay? But now, he's received the ultimate accolade. Greggs the Baker has issued him with its very first ultimate VIP card. Unlimited free food forever. Who is it?
Fact of the day is basically.
You've not made it until Greggs have given you a VIP card. Yes.
It's just a bonus question, isn't it? This one. This one is what's his name? I do know this guy.
The life outside.
I haven't really listened much to. Is it Stormzy says asks Aror or the Honey Thief? No, I do know the answer to this one. It's the Scottish guy. Nice lad. Can't remember his name. Capaldi, isn't it? Lewis Capaldi.
Well, which Osric42 also agrees with you there, but Aror was absolutely correct. It's Stormzy.
Is it really Stormzy? Oh,
there we go.
Very good. Well done. So
it's Stormzy.
Starts off some quiz. All right.
First UK number 1 of the decade. Best male artist, and now Greggs the Baker, unlimited for life.
Good for him. Good for him. Couldn't possibly.
He can retire.
Yeah. Couldn't. Yeah, that's it now.
Are we ready for the quiz?
He's peaked. We're always ready for the quiz. Hopefully people can hear WNL loud and clear. Let me know in the chat if there is any problems with any of the audio, and I'll try and sort something out. But hopefully, it's still going fine.
Okay.
All right. So what are the rules?
We have 10 questions today. Okay. Well, I've already told them the rules, but I'll a quick recap. You won't be able to see their answers. I will. I'll take the first three. If we have consensus, good. If we don't have consensus, I'll take the first one. Basically, I'll then turn it over to you to get your answer, and we'll see how the scores hopefully raise themselves up in the course of the quiz. Okay?
Sounds good to me. I mean, I know the rules. I wasn't really listening, so... But let's carry on. All right.
Why break habits of a life?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
I know, right? I wasn't really listening.
Son of mine, yes.
Yeah, so Lave Radio says 10, not 11.
We had 12 the first day. We had 11 yesterday. We shall never go below 10, but we have 10 good questions. We're going to keep it an even number today. Okay?
That's exciting stuff.
And that's not one of the questions, okay? It's all about numbers. I can't ask you how many we're having today. Question number 1.
Okay, good luck, everybody. I'm going to minimize the chat,
stream?
and I will see you soon. Be nice to each other.
Okay, here we go. Question number 1. How many nickels are there in $1 American dollar? How many nickels in $1 American dollar?
That's a
wild guess time if you don't know. Do make a guess, but do not cheat and, yes, other things. Only what's in your head.
Now that I'm feeling a little more settled in and less panicky, because I basically came straight from a work meeting as well into this, and you may feel that in the vibe of this episode that it is a little more me rushing to get things together as much as possible before the end of a meeting. But yes, apparently a few people yesterday had trouble with the chat going faster, so people were hearing the questions after the chat had already answered them. So if you are experiencing that problem, I'm afraid that's just on Twitch's end. What you can do is press F5 or Control F5. Make sure you're also refreshing the chat window as well, because that can be popped out and then separately refreshed. Yes, so just make sure you're doing that if you've noticed that that's a problem, and I'm sorry, but hopefully you can still enjoy the top quality banter between me and Pops.
I suppose you could just leave it and then congratulate yourself on getting every question correct when you ape the answers that are already.
You could do a cheat. You could cheat. You could cheat. Lie to yourself. That's what you could do. I mean, that's a.
They're doing a dramatization of I think is it called Quiz or whatever. This is not a plug, but next month or whatever, the great Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and all the things. It's going to be a series. I think it's coming out next month.
A dramatized series of what? Is this the famous case where he cheated?
And all that.
Oh, that's exciting. Yeah, I'll watch that. Okay, next up.
Talking their way into a million quid.
Question number 1.
Here we go.
Shall we start the quiz? Yeah. All right.
Still question number 1. How many nickels are there in $1 American dollar? I do have their answer. What is yours?
Oh, yeah, that was the question. I forgot we already had the question.
We had the
because
question.
I don't know the answer to it.
We're talking about $1. How many nickels in a dollar?
100.
100 nickels in a dollar. That was one of their answers. Unfortunately, it was one of their wrong answers. A nickel is worth 5 cents. If there's 100 cents, you divide that 100 by 5 and you get 20.
I forgot
20
about cents. I forgot about cents.
10 dimes, 4 quarters.
Did they get that right?
That's right. Yes, it's wonderfully.
Did they get it right?
Wonderfully, metric fact. Okay, so they got it right. Yes, you got it wrong, and you're out to a 1-point deficit to start. Okay. Chatters 1, Edward 0. Question number 2. Number 2. Listen carefully. In the old children's nursery rhyme, sing a song of sixpence, a pocket full of rye. How many blackbirds baked in a pie?
God.
Sing a song of sixpence, a pocket full of rye. How many blackbirds baked in a pie? That's number 2. I have their answers. And I can hear them singing.
Can my answer be don't care? Because that's how I feel about that one. I don't know how many
times I sang this to you when you were a mere baby.
Yeah. Is that a true story?
Twice or maybe 3 times.
Yeah, great. Sing a song of sixpence. How many
sing a song of sixpence, pocket full of rye. How many blackbirds baked in a pie?
I think it's 4,000.
4,000 blackbirds baked in a pie.
I am sort of modernizing it to take into account modern industrial food processing.
So, are these blackbirds chlorinated?
Only if it's US related. If this is where was this song originally? All right, no. So I don't know. Song of Sixpence. Four.
Sing a song of sixpence, a pocket full of. Sorry.
4.
Sing a song of sixpence, a pocket full of rye. Blackbirds baked in a pie.
Sing a song of sixpence. But yeah, 4. I'm sticking to the margin of 4,000.
Sticking to the.
I don't know the answer. Is it not clear that I don't know the answer to the question and we need to move on quickly from this moment? Is the internet connection that bad that you're going to let me suffer through this? All right, next question.
You had the first syllable correct, okay? But I mean, as far as scanning out the number of syllables, you were slightly off. It's 4 and 20 blackbirds baked in a pie, so it's 24. You're off only by 3,976. Yeah, but that's close. That's close. Unfortunately, they got it correct for you, and they're now out into a 2-0 lead.
Well done, everybody.
Question number 3.
Well done.
Number 3 here on numbers. Okay, now for number 3, we're going over to Roman numerals. There are 7 letters in the Roman numeral system. Each one represented, each number represented by a letter, okay? Which letter represents the largest number in the system? I'll tell you, it starts off with, of course, I being 1, okay, and V being 5, and then it goes up, there are 5 more. What's the largest letter in the Roman numeral system? I have their answer.
Right, so X is 10, V is 5, I is 1, C is 100, I think. M is...
Think of the biggest number you could possibly have in a letter.
I'm aware of what the question is. I'm trying to go through it in my mind. I mean, it's not million. It's not M. It could be L, but that might be 50. I can't remember. Let's try L.
You're going to try L?
I'm going to try L.
Yesterday the round was L.
Yeah.
And I would have put it in there. L is 50. L is 50.
So I was
we have
right.
D as 500, but you named it and threw it away. It's M. Think of dates like MMCC. That's 2,200. XX 2020. XX, yes. So, anyway, yes. So it is an M. It's an M, and well, the exception of Dead Meat GF, who guessed 24 again. I mean, it is true. If you guess the same answer all the way through, you're bound to get it right once or twice.
I don't know if that's
in this case, I'll tell Dead Meat GF that it will only be the once. That one's dead. Okay. In the meantime, it was M. You're behind 3-0.
Okay. I've accepted that this might be a washout for me, this one. I told you I wasn't good at numbers, but you still insisted upon it.
Let's break this duck. Here we go. Question number 4. Now, I'd like you to cast your minds back. How many Teletubbies were there? Just the number. The names aren't necessary.
You're giving me
how many Teletubbies?
You use the real base level questions that you know that I can get just to make me feel good against the audience, right? You just still want to make me feel good, because even though you do want me to lose to the chatters, you also don't want to completely humiliate your son. So you do give me some nice easy ones. And this is where I'm going to get this wrong now.
After that build up, let's hope you get this correct.
I know.
Yes.
I was going to say.
I have their
Tinky.
I have
Winky,
their answer number.
Dipsy.
What's yours? Sorry.
Tinky Winky, Dipsy, La La, and Po. Teletubbies. 4 of them.
4 of them is absolutely correct and well named. I'm tempted to give you a half a point extra for that, but I'm not going to. Okay?
Don't give me sympathy points, Lewis. I don't need your sympathy
don't need them.
Points. All right.
Okay, it's 4-1. 4-1, and still plenty of time to catch up, surpass, and win with much glory.
Oh yeah, easy.
Okay.
They're gonna get all these wrong.
Or at least the occasional answer.
We're in.
Question number 5. Number 5, halfway through today's quiz. Number 5, I'd like to know, what is the only number in our number system that is equal to the number of letters in its written English name? The only number in our number system that's equal to the number of letters in its written English name. Like if I said 20, TWENTY, that's not the same. That's only
1 is
20.
3.
It has to be the number, and 1 would be 3, yes. So what's the only number in our number system that's equal to the number of letters in its written English name?
Okay, yeah, easy. Cocky.
I have their answer.
Isn't it? It's 4, isn't it? 4.
It is 4. Absolutely, yes. I mean, if you have to work your way up to 1,000 and you're checking each one, we'd be here all day. It is 4. They said 4 as well, and they're still maintaining perfection. It's 5 points to 2.
In this round all about numbers, perhaps they will get all of the numbers.
They very possibly.
This is
right now. They're online for that. Yes, literally online for that. Okay. Question number 6.
You and I are doing the good jokes today. We saved up all the good jokes for this one. All right, next question.
Good for what? Yes. Okay. These are, well, yeah, dad jokes extraordinaire. I mean,
look,
why not?
If we're going to be doing this every day, you can't expect quality every day. You've got to have some of the down
quantity.
Episodes for the.
I mean, quantity is good. You can sift through it, and out of the quantity, there might be some quality. We'll see.
Yeah.
Question number 6. Number 6. Okay. Now, admit it. You all want to be winners today, correct? How many points would the word winners, WINNERS, score in the game of Scrabble?
This is a great quiz.
No double or treble word or letter scores. It's just, okay, you've put the word winners down there. WINNERS. How many points are you scoring? No looking it up, anyone. What's in your head, if you've ever played, or take a wild guess. Here we go. I have their answer.
I think it's 16.
And tell me upon what you base that. Add them up for me.
W is 4.
Okay.
I is 1. N, I believe, is 2. 2 for N, so 4. 4, 8, 9. E is 1. R, I think, is 4, but it could be 3. It could be 3. It's 3, isn't it? And then S is 2. Which is add those up. I don't have any mathematical skills.
Shall we say that it wasn't your math that was letting you down, it was your knowledge of the numbers on those little wooden
regardless of that, I got it wrong, but you still wanted to, again, watch me slowly and painfully fail.
Edward, you've sussed me out here, yes.
I see how it is.
No, it is the case. It is the case that the W is worth 4, but all the rest are just worth 1.
Are they
so you
really?
4 plus 6 is 10. And although we had 10 in the first 3, and had they all been separate, it would have been a winner. But the next 2 came through as 12. So, sadly,
you
perfection
fools!
has been avoided.
Oh, you've lost your numbers. You've lost the numbers now.
It's still it remains 5-2. Yes, it was 10 points. Although, if I ever put the word winners down on a Scrabble board, I'm going to use your way of counting them, Edward.
Yeah.
And it's worth a try. That's worth a try.
I'm always the winner at Scrabble.
See if anyone's listening. Yeah.
Have I ever beaten you at Scrabble?
Maybe.
I don't think I have.
I'm not bad, although I think I'm getting worse because I like to now go for obscure words as opposed to words that score a lot of points. It's nice if you can do the two together.
That's kind of the Lewis way of life, though, isn't it? We try to go for the more obscure things rather than success. We'd rather sabotage ourselves in the interest of appearing slightly different or unusual. like this, like doing this live stream right now for no personal benefit other than to just appear quaint.
It's just good fun. Yeah. I mean, we're having fun, and I hope
Exactly.
that the chatters are having fun as well. At worst, they could just sort of shake their heads at us and go, "Oh."
Well, exactly. The fact that they're here is astounding to me. It's astonishing. All right, what's the next question?
Okay, the next question. Here we go. The score is 5-2 after 6 questions. Question number 7. We're going to phone New York. Okay. Now, of course, we don't want to disturb their slumber, anyone's sleep. So we have to be careful of the timing. How many hours behind English time is New York? We're phoning New York. We don't want to disturb anyone's sleep or slumber, so we have to be careful of the timing. I'd like to know how many hours behind English time.
English, so GMT.
Yeah, London. You're in London.
Yeah,
I'm in Kirkham. How many hours is...
Remember, we've got lots of Europeans on the call, so their answers will be slightly different, but also more tricky. But also, right now...
I have their answer, yes.
So right now, I believe the answer is different, but it's generally speaking, it's 5.
I want to know how many hours.
Right now, it's 4, but generally speaking, it's 5.
You're saying 4?
Right now, it's 4, but generally speaking, it's 5.
You're absolutely correct. And yes, they fell for it. They went for the vast majority for 5, but New York officially changes to summertime earlier than the UK, and this year they moved on the Saturday the 7th of March. We won't move until, of course, something like the 29th. So it is currently 4 hours.
My job finally paid off because I talk to people on Central Time in America every single day, and I have to work out what time the meetings are every single day. So I knew that one. That's a good one. This is like Slumdog Millionaire in real life. Like my personal life means that I'm getting answers to all the questions, and that's why I'm currently only got 2 right. One right.
No, you've got 3 right. 3. Chat stream, beware, he's catching up. Okay, albeit not quite yet, but you're still in the lead. Yep. 5 points to Edward's 3.
Great.
Okay.
I'm
5-3.
I'm back in now. I'm excited again now.
I thought I could trick you on that one, but you're right. You spent too much time on the telephone.
You should
never to your father. But hey.
Every day. This is the main reason I'm doing this, is so I can have a conversation with you every day. This is the only time we talk.
Oh, shucks.
You can call me. It's not just on me, you know.
Oh, you should hear the things I call you.
You chose to... Woo! There's a joke.
Okay.
Oh, God. We're doing jokes
number
now.
8. Number 8. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Teeth. Does an adult dog have fewer teeth, the same number of teeth, or more teeth than an average adult human being? We're assuming that neither the dog nor the human is heading knocked out. We're not counting wisdom teeth, just average teeth.
Yeah.
Does the adult dog have fewer, the same number, or more teeth than an adult human being? So fewer, same, more. Those will be your answers.
There's the new dance craze that all the kids are doing on the streets. It's called fewer, same, more. Can you do it again for me? Here's the dance craze. Fewer, same, more. Can you do it again for me?
I go top of the question?
No, the fewer, same, more dance.
Is that a dance?
You just did it.
Or am I merely imitating something I've seen?
No. You're creating it right now. Do it for me. The fewer, same, more. Fewer,
same, more.
Yes, the fewer, same, more. All of the kids are doing it.
Fewer,
more. Same, more. Fewer, same.
I have their answer.
I can't remember the question because I was too excited about the dance. No, I can. Don't read the question again. It's okay. Teeth. I think dogs have the same number of teeth.
Dogs have the same number of teeth as other dogs, but not humans. So sadly, you are incorrect. Okay? Now, their first 3 answers were all different. They said more, less, and...
Same. Fewer.
Sorry?
Different.
Yeah, they had all 3. Anyway. Hang on, I've got to look back now here. You've got me questioning what I saw.
By the way, this could cause the end of this live stream. If he touches the computer during the live stream, he's
Okay.
likely to close it down.
More. Their first three answers were more, less, and fewer.
They've got they've got the order on.
And the less and the fewer are the same. Sadly, more was correct until they were outvoted, of course, by the next two. So they got it incorrect as well. It's actually many more, about a third more. A normal adult dog has 42 teeth. 42 teeth, and we only have, if we're lucky, I don't have quite that many left now, 32. Okay? So they have 10 more teeth as an adult, which is why they're good at biting things. Okay.
Is it? Is that the reason why they're good at biting things?
Why do I have all these teeth? So I can bite.
So I can bite things.
Why do you have an opposable thumb? So you can pick things up.
Right.
There we go. Okay.
Okay.
Right. 8 questions down.
Yeah.
And Edward, you're behind 5-3 or 3-5.
Not bad though.
Only 2 separate.
Not bad.
As did yesterday, and you've got 2 questions in which to catch up. Okay.
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling positive about this.
Here we go. Next to last, an ultimate question in today's quiz. I'd like to know, how many interlocking rings are there on the Olympic logo? How many interlocking rings are there on the Olympic logo? I have their answer.
I think it's 5.
You think it's 5? Well, let's recreate. We have blue, black, and red on the top. Yellow and yes, it's 5. Yellow and green on the bottom.
Right.
It is 5 interlocking circles. Okay, and to a chat jack as opposed to a man jack. We don't want to be sexist. They got it correct. 5. Okay, so the chatters are on 6 points. You are on 4 points.
Bonus points if you understood that reference there, by the way, because I sure didn't.
To a man jack. It's a phrase. You can look it up later, but not now. No access to Google. To a man jack, but we had to a chat jack because it's the chat stream. Okay. It's bad when you have to explain these sort of things, but I understand.
Yeah.
Most of them are in my mind. Here we go. Final question today. Edward, no chance of you actually winning, but you could even get closer than you did yesterday. Last question. It's a bit of a multiple guess.
Again, another metaphor for my life. Never a chance of winning, but I could get closer than I did last time.
It's a multiple guess. I'm going to give you the correct answer, but 2 incorrect answers. You have to just decide which is which and then write it down. Listen carefully. According to recent research, what percentage of British people say they use the internet at least once every day? Is it
100%,
84%, 89%, or 93%? According to recent research, what percentage of British people say they use the internet at least once every day? Is it 84%, 89%, or 93%?
Are you including like babies in this? Or is it like those who have access to the internet?
Well, according to recent research, I don't know if babies could actually respond, so it's probably people of a certain age at least.
Like, of those who responded.
Yeah.
To this. Okay. Who's not using the internet? It's where all the cool kids are these days. I'm gonna go. You got your numbers? You got it? You ready?
I have their answer. Yes.
I'm gonna go for 93. That was one of the options, right? The C, the top one, the highest one.
Yes. That was C. Although we didn't letterize them. What a horrible word, letterize.
Is that a real word?
No, we just made it up. It's a neologism. We've just made it up.
Like
Brand new word. You can now letterize things. Okay?
I'm fine with that.
And you said 93%.
I did.
They said 93% as well. 2 of their 3 answers were 93%, which, makes it their answer. And you're both incorrect. As it stands, it's only 84%. I'd like to apologize to Eddie7689 out there. You were the other one in the top 3, and you had it absolutely spot on. But sadly, you were outvoted.
Oh.
So only 84%, possibly going up, just as we speak, as everybody tunes into this wonderful quiz.
Who are these? Who are the 16% of people That's the reason why we're getting low numbers. We need to get those 16% of people on board onto the internet, and then
if we could actually engender those get those.
If there's anything that can bring people, I think, to the internet during these testing times, it's this quiz, isn't it?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it might be misplaced optimism, but hey, it's quite fun.
Yeah.
Can I say, there's no getting away from it. The chatters have won again. 6 points to 4, victorious 3 days in a row.
Well done, guys. I'm pleased for you. Hello, everyone. I can see you all in the chat again. Back, by the way, now. Edelweiss, my nan doesn't even use a mobile phone. The Honey Thief says LXXXIV, which is a good reference. The old people. They're the people who can't. Well done. Yes, well done, Whiskey Chaser. Well done, Big Fun Art. Well done, Edelweiss. Well done, The Honey Thief. Well done, Arathon UK. Well done, everybody. Well done, Shan. It's an absolute pleasure to have everybody here, as usual. I'm nervous, Jaybird's here. What's the Scrabble score for champions? I don't know. I see what he's trying to do there. My dad will work that out now, so that's a good one. Revian! Oh, crumbs, Revian's here. Good to see you. 17, says Whiskey Chaser. People just want to stick around and keep doing quizzes, it seems. Shot 59 says, hi, Ed and WNL. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. But yes, we will be back again tomorrow. We haven't decided whether we're going to do weekends yet or whether this is going to be a weekday thing. It's kind of... Do you guys want to do it at the weekend? Do you want to do it at the weekend? I mean,
part of me says, that if we gave them a break from us, then they would be more willing to come back.
Yeah, that's right. That's true. You can't oversaturate these things, right?
This is it,
Yeah, and perhaps...
familiarity breeds contempt.
That's right, yeah, it's true. Every day is the weekend at this point, I know, I get it, right? We have nothing to do at the weekends anyway, says Eddie7689. And Biscuit Reviews as well. Well, Biscuit Reviews aren't really possible right now. My dad could do some Biscuit Reviews, but I don't really want him going out of the house. I want him staying in the house. Anyway, no, sorry. Again, I've done it again. I've broken my one rule. All right, everybody. Have a really good night and a good day, a good rest of your day. We will be back again tomorrow at midday. Thank you for being absolutely wonderful. Make sure that you all look out for each other. WNL, do you have any closing comments? Any messages of positivity that you want to spread today?
I'm positive. I'm positive we'll be back tomorrow and have a great time.
Wonderful. I'm really pleased. Oh, Forge UK says newbie here. Thanks, and I will try to join again. Please do. You're more than welcome. It's a lovely crowd here, and a lot of people have a lot of fun, or at least that's what they tell me. That's why we keep doing them. Big Fun Art says next topic. That's a good question. We didn't actually bring up what tomorrow's topic's going to be. Put some suggestions in the chat, please, for what you want tomorrow's topic to be. You're like a quiz jukebox. How do you feel about that?
I don't know. I think I was wide and possibly a little shorter. Yeah.
Aren't you a little short to be a jukebox? Okay, thanks for the fun, Ed on WNL. Says Tigerius. Thank you.
Here's my... No, that's Teapot. Yes.
We've got next topic could be quizzes Ed can win. 19th century Yorkshire poets. That's a good one. The quiz jukebox.
That would stump me. Yes.
Yeah, maybe. I'm waiting for any more suggestions at all before we do move on. Somebody says volunteer for the health service helpers. Yeah, that's a good shout. Animals, potatoes. Says Araror. The Honey Thief says Persian poets of the 14th century. I'm nervous. Jaybird says events that happened on a Friday. That's a good one. Jack Little says WNL's childhood. We've already been there, Jack. El Hatcherino says
you don't want to know.
Hi, El Hatcherino. Yeah. We're just wrapping up El Hatcherino, but we have been doing a daily quiz here, and you should join us midday every day. My dad here comes on WNL and he does a quiz, and we're just choosing tomorrow's topic actually right now. So, facts from Star Wars, potatoes, asterisk. Since one of the authors died this week. Oh, well, that's really sorry to hear. I've heard and I will, says Hatcherino. Cosmogod says this is the best. I'll be there at midday. Great. 1980s pop culture. That's fun. Maybe this jacket can start to actually pay off. I don't know if we have anything else.
I'll have a look at all of these. How's that? Maybe tomorrow we'll have an eclectic mix and just call it this and that. Okay, where I'll just sort of plunder. And then I'll take some of these ideas and come up with some actual rounds. How's that?
Okay, great stuff. Okay, well, get back to work, everybody. And have a great day. It's always a pleasure. And remember that you are the best ones. And also that even though the next screen says starting soon, I just still haven't got around to updating the screen yet. So it's not starting soon. It's actually ending. So yeah. Bye, everyone. See you tomorrow.